So welcome to the 11th International Yoga Day. And happy Father's Day to all of the fathers that are here and all the fathers around the world. I am Myra Jones Romaine. I'm the director of the Edith Irby Jones Wellness Retreat Center. I offer therapeutic and medical massage and wellness and fitness classes. I will be your mistress of ceremony for today. Before we start, I would like to have a moment of silence for the victims of Air India, the crash, and this morning's helicopter crash in India. For please a moment of silence. Thank you. May their souls be at rest, and may their families have peace and comfort in their love and memories. I know you just sat down, but you're going to stand again. This time, we're going to stand for the St. Kitts and Nevis National Anthem and for the Indian National Anthem. Please stand. Now the Indian National Anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे
we have some very important people here today. The first person I'd like to introduce you to is His Excellence Dr. Amit Talanj, who is the High Commissioner of India appointed to St. Kitts and Nevis. If he would come up and have a few words with us.
Namaskar, good afternoon to all of you. My esteemed colleague, the Honorary Consul of India, accredited to St. Kitts and Nevis, Mr. Ramesh Mulkanur, Mrs. Mulkanur, Dr. Srinivasan, Mrs. Srinivasan, members of the Indian community in St. Kitts and Nevis, friends of India and St. Kitts and Nevis, my fellow brothers and sisters from the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. First of all, on the occasion of the International Day of Yoga, which will be celebrated on 21st of June 2025, I would like to extend my warmest greetings to all of you. Let me also take the opportunity to extend greetings to all the fathers on the occasion of Father's Day. It's indeed a privilege and honor for me to stand before you and share some thoughts on the occasion of International Day of Yoga. As you are aware, the decision to celebrate 21st of June as the International Day of Yoga was taken by the United Nations unanimously in 2014, recognizing the importance of yoga not only as a form of a wellness and promoting health, but also for promoting international understanding, brotherhood, peace, harmony, and in order to join hands for the welfare of the entire humanity. Since then, we have been celebrating the International Day of Yoga every year on the 21st of June. This year is going to be the 10th anniversary of the International Day of Yoga. And the theme of this year's celebration is Yoga for One Earth, One Health. During the time of turmoil, it is important for us to recognize that yoga is not only something related to wellness and health, but also about brotherhood, sisterhood, harmony, peace, and understanding. I think the importance of these values is more so when we see that there is conflict, there are differences all around us, and it is important for us to ensure that there is understanding amongst all of us in order to ensure the welfare of all of us, not only the human beings, but every living creature on this globe, because this planet, Mother Nature, Mother Earth belongs to all of us. Recognizing that, this year's theme was chosen as Yoga for One Earth and One Health. When we say health, health is not about only physical or mental health, but health also about in terms of how we preserve and protect our nature, how we preserve and protect our planet, and ensure that our planet is safe, secure, and also something that the generations to come would cherish. With this noble objective in mind, I'm sure we will be celebrating the International Day of Yoga on the 21st of June. But here, I'm happy that we are celebrating it in advance, and I'm really thankful to our Honorary Consul and Dr. Srinivasan, as well as all of you who have joined us. And my special thanks go to our two important people who have joined us for this initiative, Ms. Myra Jones-Romaine, Director of Edith Irby Jones Wellness Center, and Ms. Amanda Parr from Soul Roots Yoga, as well as all of you who are interested in yoga, who consider yoga and wellness as a part of bringing people together, ensuring peace and harmony. With these words, I would like to once again thank all of you for joining this session this afternoon and also contributing to the cause of yoga for one earth, one health. Thank you very much. Namaste.
I would also like to recognize that we have with us Dr. Ramesh, and I'm going to kill your last name, and I apologize ahead of time, Dr. Ramesh Mulkanur, who is who is the honorary consul of India in St. Kitts and Nevis. And then we have also, yes, and then we also have the staff of the Indian High Commission who have come and helped us here and made it possible. And if you all could stand for me, all of the, yes. Unfortunately, the Honorable Eric Evelyn, Deputy Premier of Nevis, could not attend today because he is traveling overseas. He sends his regards. So, the theme of this year's International Yoga Day is One Earth, One Health. And the practice of yoga, as Dr. Talam said, is about uniting. And it's not just our mind, body, and spirit of our own mind, body, and spirit, but how do we connect to each other? Recognizing there's an energy that connects us all. What we think, what we do, what we say has a ripple, not only in our family, in our community, in our country, but also in our world. We learned from the pandemic that even a tiny virus cannot be contained to one village or one country, but it affected us all. It shut down the whole world. We do not live in a vacuum. All on the earth are connected. When one is sick, we all get a little sick. When one is healthy, we all benefit. Yoga is the practice that can help us achieve a healthy earth for all its inhabitants. In India, over 5,000 years, the first mention of yoga can be found in the Rig Veda. It's one of the four oldest of the sacred texts written in Sanskrit. But as these hymns and mantras and practices evolved, the sages created an expansive scripture that governs yoga. But yoga continues to grow and expand far beyond India, and it adapts to the needs of the changing world. It is a living, integral part. There are three principles, and you'll see them today in our practices. And that is dhyana, and I hope I'm saying it correctly, which is meditation. And then we have pranayama, which is the breathing technique. And then we have the asanas, and we're going to do, and that's the physical, we're going to do a little bit of that. So yoga, we find, clears your mind, focuses your thoughts, opens your minds to new ideas, increases physical strength and flexibility, decreases pain and mobility limitations, manages stress and anxiety, and improves overall quality of life. We've got lots of types of yoga. We've got Hatha, Ashtanga, we have Iyengar, Bikram, Vinyasa, Kundalini, Yin, restorative. We even have chair and laughing yoga. Today is a participatory program. You will get a sample of the different types of yoga. Some may resonate with you and some may not. Be open and enjoy. So there is once you get the bug and you want to continue and you aren't in contact with either Amanda or I, there is a sign-up sheet in the back. Please feel free to sign up. We'll contact you. There are different classes throughout the week, and we'd love to have you at one of them. So, let's begin. thing I'd like to do is what I call, what is called Raj Yoga. Raj Yoga, and I studied with the Brahma Kumari in India and here. They have a meditation center in St. Kitts. And it is a type of meditation that helps you get in touch with the inner being, because yoga starts with the mind. We later in the West have taken on a lot of movement, but it started with meditation. So with that, I'd ask for you to start with taking your hands and just shake your hands. Shake. You want to get rid of any negative energy that you brought, anything. You can shake a leg, shake another leg. You just, if anything that you were worried about or anything, you can't do anything about it for the next hour. So for right now, what we're going to do is just relax, let go. You can put all of your worries at the door. If you want to pick them up afterwards, they'll be right there waiting for you. My suggestion is leave them there. So, let's start by breathing in deeply for 4 counts and breathing out slowly for 4 counts. So breathe in deeply and expand the stomach. Breathe in deeply and breathe out. You can breathe through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out through the mouth. 4, 3, 2. Again, breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 3, 2, 1. Raise your arms. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 3, 2, 1. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and out. 2. Find your space. And it's 1, 2, 3. Turn to your right and breathe out. 2, 3, 4. And breathe in. 2, 3. Turn back center and out. 2, 3. Again, breathe in. Up. 2, 3, 4. Turn left. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. Up. 2, 3, 4. And down. 2, 3, 4. Sit for a moment. Just feel the heart beat. One of the things it is important to know that as we breathe in, we breathe in the air and the energy around us. We are not alone. Not only do we have family to help and friends, that's our physical world, but we have our ancestors. We have the spiritual realm. Everything is walking with us every day. So do not feel alone. So, we have a meditation and it says, do you hear me calling you? The voice of a mother and a father and a child. Would you recognize the truth? Do you feel the love that's falling from my eyes? Just take a minute. Come and rest by my side. Let me tell you your own story. Let me walk you through your life. Only a second, and it's all it takes to realize there are 100,000 angels by your side. There are 100,000 angels by your side. Do you hear me talk to you? I whisper through doorways and pathways of your mind, clear like the mountain dew, and fresh from my journey across an ocean of blue. Take a minute. Come and rest you by my side. Let me tell you your own story. Let me walk you through your life. Only a second. It's all it takes to realize there are 100,000 angels by your side. There are 100,000 angels here tonight. Just breathe and listen. If your thoughts go other places, just breathe, smile at them, and let them go. and breathe out. You're going to stand. You're going to take all your chairs, put them against the wall. You're going to bring your mats out, and we're going to start Tinasanas. So the yoga mats that are in the back, okay, everyone listen please. The yoga mats, hello, 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 hello. The yoga mats in the back are for anyone to use. You are welcome to use them. Please return them to where you got them. So please return them. Thank you. Please, please, please return them to where you got them. Okay. So. So. Oh, let's all stand. Let's start standing. Okay, ready? Okay, good. Everyone sort of move forward, move forward, move forward, move forward, big space, move forward. Good, move forward. Okay, I'd like to get started so that we're not too late. Okay, can we start? Okay. All right, everyone. I'll do you like elementary children. When I do 1, 2, 3, you answer 1, 2, 3. Here we go. I go 1, 2, 3, you go. I'll do it again. 1, 2, 3, you go. All right. Come. Shh. So that I don't have to scream loudly. Okay. We're going to start off gently. We're going to breathe in deeply and raise our hands up. We're going to dive down, chest first. Chest, dive down, all the way down, and drop your head. You're going to lift up and flat back. Push your chest through. Good. Breathe in and drop back down and breathe out. Bend your knees slightly and take your right leg. I'm just a mirror image. Take your right, let's do our mirror image. So let's do our, take your right leg, mirror image, and you're going to do our left leg. Yes, okay. Right leg back. So right leg back. Right leg back. Good, good. You're going to place that foot flat and raise your arms up. Good. Now you're going to try to stand up. Good. And have your body, arms are up. Good. Breathe in. Sink into that front knee. Good. You're in warrior one. Relax your shoulders. We're smiling. We're having fun. Good. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in deeply and breathe out. Each time you breathe, sink in a little bit deeper. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. You're going to, your hips are straight forward. Good. And now you're going to take and you're going to turn sideways, yep. And that front leg is still bent and the back leg is straight. Good. 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 All right. And now you're in warrior two. Good. Breathe in deeply. And as you breathe out, you're going to sway and lean back. Good. Breathe in. As you breathe out, sink into that front knee. And breathe in. Breathe in deeply. As you breathe out, sink again into that front knee. Breathe in deeply. And as you breathe out, sink into that knee once more. Good. And now breathe in and come back. Come back to warrior two. Good. Keep that front knee bent. Front knee stays bent. Good. Breathe in deeply. And now go forward. If you want, you can bend your arm on that knee so the other knee is bent. This other, yes. So bend that, yes, you're going forward. Good. You're going to bring, arm can be here. You can bring over the ear. If you want, and you're really good at this, you can come on down and be there. Either way. Good. Breathe in deeply. And try not to lean on that knee too much. It's just to give you balance. Breathe in deeply and breathe out. Good. Now this time breathe in and come back to warrior two. Good. Good. Bend that knee, the front knee. Toward me. Toward me. Yes. Good. Now, we're going to windmill down. Windmill. You're going to go around. Place those hands down here. We're here. You're going to take that leg, bring it around, and you're in a plank. Good. You're going to turn around it down. Just means you're going to bend your elbows. Bend your elbows. Keep your body up. Bend your elbows. You come down. Flatten your foot in the back. Push yourself up into cobra. Shoulders down. Breathe. Shoulders up. Yes. This is for you. Yes. Good. Stay in there. Good. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now you're just going to push your hips back up until you're on all the way back on all four. So you push back, you sit back. Good. And then you're going to lift up again, back into a cobra. Good. Good. Yes, just stay there on all four. Stay there on all four. Don't lay on that baby. You don't want to have a baby today. Oh, and push back onto all four. You're going to tuck your toes in the back. Tuck your toes. And you're going to push yourself up to a downward facing dog. Push. So you're pushing the chest toward the knees, stretching out, pushing those heels down, and the buttocks up toward the ceiling. Good. Lift the right leg up, your right leg. Lift your right leg up. Good. Bring it all the way through. Good. Bring it all the way through to a lunge. Bring that back leg up to the front. Breathe in, come all the way up. And come down. Good. Now that we got that, we're going to do it on the other side. Breathe in. And you're going to dive down. Chest goes all the way down. And you're going to hang. Good. You're going to come up to a flat back. And drop back down. Then the knee, and now the left leg goes all the way back. Flatten that foot in the back. Breathe in and breathe out. And sink a little bit lower. Breathe in and breathe out. Sink a little bit lower. Breathe in and breathe out. Now, you're going to breathe in. You're going to change your hips to the side, and we're into warrior two. You should now, yes, that knee that's facing me should be, yes. I'm your mirror image. Good. Breathe in and breathe out. Really feel yourself. Try to stay up. Breathe in. You sink into that knee while keeping your body straight up. Good. Breathe in. Shoulders down. Breathe out. Good. Now breathe in, and this time when you breathe out, you're going to lean back. You're going to look up. Make sure you sink into that front knee. Still, keep that knee bent. Sink into it. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And now breathe in. Come back to warrior two. Good. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, you're going to go forward. And again, you can be here. You can be here. You can go all the way down and be here. Just breathe in. You decide what is your level. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. And now come back up to warrior two. Good. You're right there. Good. Breathe in. Now we're going to windmill down. Both arms go down. You're there in the lunge. You're going to bring that foot around in the back. And you're in a plank. You're just going to move those arms, bend the elbows down, chaturanga down, come up to cobra. Shoulders down. Don't let your shoulders come up, shoulders down. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. You're going to push your hips back up and you're going to push them back to the front and back into a cobra. Good. And now you're going to come back to all four, tuck your toes, and come up to downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Lift your left leg, swing it all the way through. I have to get to a knee sometimes, to a lunge. You're there in that lunge. Good. Good. Bring that back way forward and come all we're going to do the same routine. This time, since you know it now, you got it now, we're going to smoothly do it. We're not going to add as many breaths there. We're going to be more smooth as we go. But here we go. Ready? Breathe in deeply. And as we breathe out, chest goes down all the way bending, and drop your head. Coming up to a flat back, breathing in, breathing out, and coming back down. Then the knee, right leg goes back. Good. Flatten that foot and come on up to warrior one. Breathe in deeply and breathe out. Now this time you breathe in deeply and change to warrior two. That front knee should be facing me. Good. Bent knee. Sink into it. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, go back and stretch. Breathe in. Come back to warrior two. Good. Breathe in. And breathe out and go forward. Good. Breathe out. Breathe in. Come back to warrior two. Breathe in. Windmill down as you breathe out. Take that leg around. Come on down, chaturanga, and come on up to cobra. Push back. This time, only difference is bring your toes together and bring your knees out nice and wide. with that, flatten out, come on up, and you're in warrior one. Breathe in deeply, and now change, and you're in warrior two. Breathe in deeply, and as you breathe out, go back. Breathe in deeply, and as you breathe out, come back to warrior two. Breathe in deeply, and as you breathe out, go forward. Breathe in deeply, and as you breathe out, go back to warrior two. Good. Now we're going to windmill down. Good. Take that leg around. Palm down into cobra. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, push back. Separate the knees, bring the toes together, and push back to child's pose. Come back up, and go into cobra. Shoulders down. Good. And now come back to all fours. Tuck the toes under. Come all the way up. Raise that left leg up. Slide it all the way through. Bring the back leg forward. Breathe in deeply. And come down. And now, take the right leg. Bring it up. We're going to do tree pose. This is mountain pose. We're tree pose. You're going to take your right leg on your mirror image. You can stay here, touching. You can bring it higher. You can bring it even higher. Where you cannot put it is on your knee. You can put it above the knee, below the knee. Do not put it on your knee. So, I do it down here. You can find your balance, find your point. You're here. If you can bring it up and then into the heart center. Good. Breathe in deeply, sending love out into the universe. Good. And come on all the way up. And come on down. Good. Other side. Again, anywhere but the knee. You can keep it here. There is no shame in having the leg here, the foot here. Here, you can bring it up, find your place. Find your balance, bring it up, bring it to the heart center. Good. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and come on up, and down. Good. And now you're in mountain pose. Just be here for a moment. Breathe in, breathe out. Roll the shoulders back and away. And namaste.
Thanks to Myra for warming us up and now preparing for some deeper yoga practices. So traditionally, even though like in modern yoga, there's a lot of emphasis on the asanas, the exercise, the movement, but from a traditional perspective, this is just one little sliver of the practice of yoga. And in fact, the asanas, the physical exercises, like what we just did, are meant to prepare the body and the mind to go a little bit deeper into the deeper realms of our being. And ultimately, if we look back to the earliest yoga, we understand yoga as a pursuit of a higher state of consciousness. So hopefully now you've worked out some of the tension and some of the restlessness out of your body, and you'll find it a little bit easier now to explore stillness and to descend a little bit deeper into these deeper states of consciousness. So next, we are going to try a little bit of pranayama, which is the control of the vital life force energy via the breath. So the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, which is one of the oldest texts that we have that systematically defines yoga, tells us don't try to control the mind. That's crazy. Don't try to control the mind. We control the mind via our breath. So we're going to do some breath control practices that will help us to sort of harness that subtle, esoteric, vital life force within us. So start by coming into your comfortable seat. We're seeking out a position that is a balance of steadiness and ease. We want to feel alert and awake and strong, but at the same time we feel relaxed and comfortable. And perhaps you close your eyes. If you're wearing eyeglasses, you can take them off. You don't need them to see within. And we're just going to become aware of that subtle movement in your abdomen. Notice also the subtle sensation in your nostrils as you breathe in and out. And just by bringing the awareness to the breath, you notice that the breath naturally becomes a little bit longer and slower and deeper. Recognizing the breath as the vehicle via which the prana, the vital essence, the consciousness, is able to flow through you. Just continuing to observe each breath in and each breath out, and even staying present for those subtle transitions that are in between. Keeping the awareness on the breath with your left hand, palm facing up, allow the index finger and the thumb to find each other, just barely touching. And with the right hand, we'll make a gentle fist and release the thumb and the last two fingers, the pinky and the ring finger, forming Vishnu Mudra. If that's difficult for your hand, just use the pinky finger. And we're going to close off the right nostril with the thumb and exhale completely, just out of the left nostril. And when it's time to breathe in through the left nostril, close it off with the last two fingers, and then exhale completely from the right nostril. When it's time to breathe in, take a long, slow, deep breath in through the right, close it off, and exhale completely from the left. The pattern is exhale, inhale, and then change nostrils. Exhale, inhale, and change. And once you find that pattern, slow the breathing down, relax the shoulders, soften the face. Tune into that subtle life force, like an energetic floss passing from cleansing and purifying the nadis, the energetic channels via which the prana flows. Notice any tendencies to want to rush the breath and slow down. Quiet the mind. And finishing off this next round without rushing, when you've made an exhalation through the right nostril, bringing the right hand down to the lap and touching the index finger and the thumb together. And just see if you can tune into that subtle energy, coming more into those subtler realms within you. And keeping this awareness on the breath, you can now lay down on your back. Stretch out the body, get comfortable. And we'll continue with a practice called Yoga Nidra. This will just be a short one. Yoga Nidra translates as the yogic sleep. It's not like normal sleep. We're not going to completely go unconscious and start snoring, hopefully. If it happens, it happens. And we are going to bring the body into a very deep state of rest, and yet the mind, the deeper consciousness, stays awake and witnesses the deep relaxation. So to help us reach this deeper state of relaxation in the body, we're going to do a little bit of tense and release. Go through all the different parts of the body and tense them up tight and then deliberately relax them. So we'll start with the right foot, bringing the awareness to the right foot and scrunching up the right foot, tensing up the leg, lifting the leg a little bit off the floor and squeeze everything tight, 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 tight. And then exhale, let the leg float back down to the floor and just kind of wiggle it, roll it from side to side, find a good place for it to settle. And then forget about it. Just let it relax. And then we'll bring the awareness to the left foot and squeeze and tense and lift the left leg, squeeze it tighter, tighter. And then exhale, deliberately let go of all that tension, let the leg float to the mat, roll it from side to side, find a good place for it to settle. And just let it be, forget about it. And bring the awareness now to the right hand and the arm, and squeeze the hand into a tight fist. And lift the right arm and squeeze from the hand all the way up to the shoulder. Tight, tight, tight. All your stress, all your frustration, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. And then exhale, let it all go, let it float to the floor, wiggle it around, find the perfect place for it to settle. And just let it rest. And bring the awareness now to the left hand and the left arm and squeeze the hand into a tight fist and tense all the way up to the shoulder, lift it up off the floor, squeeze tighter, 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 all your stress, squeeze it there, and then exhale, sigh, and let it all go. Roll it from side to side. Find a good place for it to settle. Resolve to just let it rest. Bringing the awareness now to the middle of the body and taking the longest, slowest, deepest breath of the day, expanding the belly, the rib cage, letting the chest and collarbones rise, and holding the breath at the crest of that inhalation. Hold it, maybe sit in a little bit more breath and hold it. Let that pressure build up a little bit. Let it get a little uncomfortable for a moment. And then when you can't hold that breath anymore, open the mouth and Let out a big sigh. Feel the body relax a little bit more. And now bringing the awareness to the head and the neck and the face. And lifting the head slightly off the floor so that you feel your neck muscles tense up. Clench your jaw, squeeze all the facial muscles towards the tip of your nose. Make a tight, firm face, squeeze everything tight, 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 tight. And then exhale deliberately, soften and let all that tension go. Let the head float back down to the mat, roll it from side to side. Find the perfect place for the head to settle. And let it rest. Sweeping the awareness from the toes gradually towards the head. Seeing if you can detect any residual tightness, clinging, gripping, resistance. And when you notice any, just by bringing your awareness to it, breathe into it, exhale, and let it go. Be the witness to this deep state of relaxation in the body. Bringing the awareness to that subtle movement in the belly as you breathe in and out. No effort. Recognizing that vital life force energy, that essence, that consciousness flowing through you. Thoughts and images naturally pass through the mind. There's no resistance or rejection of those thoughts, but at the same time, there's no involvement. Just allowing many thoughts to arise and pass away, recognizing them, letting them go, just as if you're watching clouds drift across the sky. Recognizing this internal stillness, the waters of the mind becoming calm and clear. Perhaps calm and clear enough that you can see past the surface and sink into the deeper realms that are beneath. And descending into the core of your being, the eternal part of you. The wise old sage within you that has been around since the beginning of time, the part of you that will never die. And just allow yourself to rest here. noticing that subtle, effortless flow. Noticing this deeper state of awareness that you've cultivated. Noticing this peace within you. Recognizing that this peace is always available to you. Recognizing that you can take these fundamentals of yoga, just this awareness on your breath, off of the mat with you, out into whatever comes next. So setting that intention to maintain this sense of peace and awareness. As you gradually return awareness back to your external senses, your environment, noticing the sensation of the surrounding air touching your skin, sensation of the body making contact with the earth. Deepening the breath, returning a little bit of movement to the body by wiggling the toes, wiggling the fingers. Keeping this awareness on your breath as you gradually transition back up into an upright position. Take your time, maybe turn over onto one side and pause. And approach the movement as a meditation in itself. And then back into your comfortable seat and just take a moment to feel those internal waters and feel the culmination of that practice. Notice how you feel in the body. Notice how calm and clear the waters of the mind are. And imagine if you can approach everything from this state of expanded awareness. And according to these oldest texts that we have that yoga is derived from the Vedas, describes the universe as consciousness. Everything. We are all consciousness. We are all connected. So let's just take a moment to recognize and honor that energetic spider web of consciousness that connects all of us and everything else. And we can honor that by bringing our palms together at our chest, connecting with the heart center, the seat of the soul, and saying namaste, which in English translates to something like, the light within me recognizes and bows to the light within me. Namaste. Thank you.
Thank you all for participating and really taking this to heart. We have just a few acknowledgements.
A very good evening to all of you. It gives me immense pleasure to acknowledge and felicitate Ms. Myra Jones Rooney, Director Edith L.B. Jones. I would like to call upon our High Commissioner, Dr. Amit Kala, to present her a small memento on this occasion. She's been supporting this event for many years now, and she's my go-to person, and she's never let us down. She just traveled here yesterday night, and then she was up to the challenge for today. I would like to now like to recognize the contribution of Ms. Amanda Parr. She, along with Myra, is always with us, and both of them together have taken yoga to the public here in Nevis. And I would like to thank you, Ms. Parr. As a last event, I would like to propose a vote of thanks. For any event to come to life, there are so many people working behind the scenes, and most of the times we will not be able to do justice in individually thanking all of them. Please pardon me if I have kind of left out any of you. I'll try to I'll try my best to thank everybody who's helped this event. First of all, I would like to thank our Indian High Commissioner, Dr. Amit Kala, and the staff of the Indian High Commission accredited to St. Kitts and Nevis, who have sponsored and supported this event for many years, with the main purpose of trying to spread yoga among the people of St. Kitts and Nevis. I would like to thank Mr. Ramesh Murthy, Honorary Counsel of Indian High Commission in St. Kitts and Nevis, who is a dear friend and also my go-to person who has been supporting this event for many years now. My sincere thanks to both our yoga teachers, Myra Jones Romain and Amanda Parr, who unconditionally supported us through these years. Would also like to recognize Ms. Grant, who's not been here due to her travel commitments, who's also been helping this event in the past years. Of course, for any event without participants, the event cannot fly. And a very special thanks to all of you, participants, without whom this evening would not have been possible. I'd also like to recognize my friends and colleagues from Nevis and St. Kitts, both of the Indian diaspora as well as the Nepali diaspora, who have always supported us in this endeavor. A special shout out to my Nepali friends, whose enthusiasm, support, and encouragement is a strong reminder of the deep bonds that India and Nepal shares and connects us together. And this is what makes this community vibrant and resilient. I would like to thank the Nevis Island Administration for opening this beautiful venue for us for this event. I would like to thank the press, the photographers, as well as Zanzi for our evening fruits. Thank you all. Please join us for a photo session, and after that, please have refreshments.